Oh, all right, everybody, join me as I prep my salad. A very high protein salad. Whew. I have been back walking and jogging, not walking. I'm always walking. But specifically jogging, and it's definitely taking some out of me. It is tiring. But this morning yesterday I was telling my mom that I was gonna make a salad today. I was like, well, I don't really need meat in the salad. She says, yes, you do. So here I go walking to the market this morning because I was like, maybe she's right. Maybe I do need some meat. So I'm gonna I just feel like I'm kind of just going, not in slow-mo, but the running, especially when you're not back used to running, y'all. I feel like Aunt Viv after she did that dance. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It's so much stuff I gotta pull out because I make homemade dressing, and because I do not like store-bought dressing. It's absolutely disgusting. Lettuce. Let's see, we're gonna put a lot of vegetables in this meat, for sure. Lots. Today, because as you guys know, but this YouTube channel is fairly new. And so it is recommending people that I might want to follow or might have some common interests with. So I've got a chance to see a lot of different women this morning that have had severe weight loss. And this morning it was funny. I don't think I'm easily triggered. I think on the right day. On the right day, I got the time. And I think this morning I had a little time. And I saw this lady that, being a big girl myself, I could clearly see she's had weight loss surgery. So she's lost a lot of weight. And when you lost a massive amount of weight, some people say if you lose it too quickly, it's not about necessarily quickly. It depends on how big you were when you started and how long you were that big. So if you're somebody like me who has been fat since the 3rd grade, that means I went through puberty fat. My cells was reading different things than the I guess, standard size child, I guess at the time, according to their metrics. So I hope that makes sense to people. But I don't know anything but a chunky life, to be honest. So when I see women like her, which she looks like she's kind of had a similar situation, she's been big for a while. And if you've been big for a while and you've been real big, I don't care what kind of magic potion, how slow you go, how much you lift. I actually have a plastic surgeon because I've lost weight before and I was going to get skin removal. And I'm glad I didn't. I think when I go back down again, I would opt for it. But I'm glad that personally I didn't do it because obviously I gained more than I wanted to back. But I think that how I lost it the first time, which was by keto and HCG. If you guys know what HCG is, remember what HCG is. And keto, of course, is cutting out all your carbs. And I do think that there should be a carbohydrate restriction sometimes. Not all the time. Not like what I was doing, though. Like I never was eating carbs and I was never eating any kind of sugar at all, nothing, it was bad. But it was very bad on me psychologically too, which is the reason why I gained a good amount of it back, because I didn't do it in a way that was sustainable for me, food-wise or psychologically. It just wasn't sustainable at all. So anyway, 5 years later, here we are. Good thing about me is that I enjoy taking care of myself, and I enjoy cooking, and I enjoy wellness, which is a lot different than the first time that I did it. And it was just, the truth be told is, the first time I did it, y'all, it was after a breakup. And you know how women gonna do after a breakup. Especially if you was the person that didn't do nothing wrong, quite often that's the person that glows up. Because they bring their energy back focused on them. Or let me say that. I'll say what I said, but for me, it wasn't necessarily that I didn't do anything wrong. It was, when I get in relationships, I usually pour myself into that person, and I forget about myself. And I do more caring for them than me. So a lot of men just assume, take her out to dinner. You ain't gotta take me out to dinner all the time. Do I look like I can't afford my own dinners? No. I'm a bill paying girl. Please don't buy me no dinner. Don't buy me no food. I live internationally. I live well. It does not look like. What I need you to do is create more time in my life so that you can get to know me, and you do that by taking responsibilities. How do you? I don't want you to be trying to get to know me over more food. You don't even know that I like food any more than I do. I love food, right? We know that. So you get to know people with time, and you can have more time with a woman when you keep her from having to go to work so much, taking up extra shifts so much. And you do that by financially contributing to her life. And then when you don't contribute to her life, she still has to go to work and figure out how to maintain the things that she likes and the things that you like about her. You like her nails, you like her feet, you like all of that stuff. Yeah, that takes a level of wisdom to fully understand. Now, married men, successfully married men that are in those types of relationships where their fathers taught them how to take responsibility for women, they understand what I'm saying. This is definitely not a gold digger kind of conversation, because obviously I'm not that girl. No, I'm not that girl. However, after that relationship, I did realize that a lot of our getting to know each other was over food. Like, damn it, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to get to know nobody over the dinner table ever again. Not like that. Once we get to know each other, maybe in a month, we can come over to each other's house and make some salads. Let's cook. So we're not always out eating MSG and the different things that we are really allergic to. We always been allergic to that stuff, and and even though people know now, black people love accent. I remember asking my mama all the time, Mama, what is this? She's like, I don't know, just make the food taste better. And when I finally realized that accent was MSG, don't put that in my food. And actually my sister has an allergy to it, and a real allergy, like stomach allergy. It'll hurt. I just got a fat allergy. To me, I think fat is an allergic reaction to food we should never have been consuming in the first place. But so much of our food has it in it, so it's kind of like you can't win for losing. Yeah. And it's not fair to ask people to buy organic all the time. That's not fair. All the food should be organic. All of it should be healthy. You should not even supply and provide food that over time could cause cancer. You shouldn't even make that for your citizens. You shouldn't even allow it. So the fact that you allow it is very indicative that you're allowing it for a reason. Well, now let me shut up before this video not make it on YouTube. I'm trying to grow a new channel. I love the U.S. and I love Mexico too. Did y'all see all those seeds I just threw away? Sorry, I can't bring them back across the border. That's prohibited, so don't even ask me. I ain't the one. I ain't about to sneak nothing. Cause baby, I'm too pretty. I ain't never been on the other side of no bars, and I don't plan on it. I was too pretty for that, so no. But yeah, seeds here. We got seeds. And do you know, if you've never been to Mexico, and of course I'm back and forth on the border quite often. I'm a resident here. But when you hit the border, when you hit customs, they're constantly asking you. You're gonna be asked 2 or 3 times. Do you have any food, any fruit, anything? Because they don't want that trash in their country. They don't. Mexico's saying, y'all, you know y'all's food is acting a fool. That's why y'all's bodies are shaped like they are. That's why you got stomachs down to your damn kneecaps. That is a mutation. It ain't got shit about what the person, how much the person's eating. It's what the person's eating and what they can get their hands on. And that's not fair. That's just not fair for you to provide trash and then create a society that looks down upon the people that are allergic to the trash that you put on the counters. I mean the shelves. That's not fair. But anyway, I got myself out for a little bit to recover and know what I'm talking about. Because I'm living it. I've been here for about 2.5 years. I loved it, sight unseen. I came here sight unseen. I had never really been to Mexico. When I was like 17 or 18, the border control let me come over to a city called Progreso from, what's that city called? Corpus Christi, maybe? Not Corpus. It's a city down by Corpus. It's a real popular one. Anyway, it'll come to my head. It's not hard. People always go there. But anyway, people can walk across the border, and they let me walk across. I was 17 though, so I kind of technically was a minor. I didn't have any luggage. I look like I'm coming back, baby. Cause I can't speak nothing. I don't have no money. I don't have no job. And I was with a passport carrying adult, so. But that was back in 2000. You know, they're not doing that now. And I don't think that they should do it now. You know, I definitely think that the borders are there for a reason, I suppose. I don't like all the stipulations. And I don't like how they mishandle people at the border. Because humans are humans. And I'm just really trying to get this video banned, aren't I? Gee whiz. Y'all, just know I love my Mexican people. Just know that. They're my cousins. And I love them. And I fight. I fight! Because I done made friends and family down here too. Oh no. I fight. Okay. So, we're gonna get the meat going. Oh, if my cousin is a chef, and when he sees me chopping up stuff, he gets so frustrated at me, like, he gets so frustrated. That's okay. I was gonna put it on a burner that was bigger, a larger, but you won't be able to see it. And I want you to see it. By the way, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I have to get to 100 subscribers so that I can go live. Right now, I'm having to record this and bring it over. But ultimately, I would love to be able to come live. So I need your help to do that. I thought I was gonna have to decrumble. It's so humid here that your spices clump. Yeah. I can't even put on music because it's always blocking my videos. It's always blocking my damn videos. Copyright. I'm a big onion powder girl. Don't worry, I got like 4 of them in there. That's a tomato Knorrs. And then the secret weapon that everybody's starting to know, man. Motherfucking Kinders. God damn it, that Kinders. They know what they're doing over there. You hear me? Mr. Kinder and that family. I don't know what you're doing over there. If y'all can't tell, I'm not saying that I love vegetables. Peppers and onions, those are kind of like seasonings. You know? Like, how are you cooking without peppers? How are you grown? I just, don't invite me. If you don't put no peppers and onions in your food, besides cereal, you know, don't put it in the cereal. But if you're really grown and cooking without peppers and onions, don't invite me. Please. Do not. Okay. We're going to let that go for a little bit. I was thinking about adding some more seasonings in, but we're not yet. We're not going to do that until I taste it and see, because I really don't like a lot of salt. I do not. Lechuga. If I get quiet, I'm definitely a person that loves to zone off when they're cooking. It's so relaxing. I'm still there, but I'm here too. All right. And definitely, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. I love iceberg lettuce. I love the crunch of it. Iceberg got a fight to it. It kicks back. It doesn't just surrender in your mouth. I don't like them other lettuces. They too light. Fight back. Give me something to chew on. Sheesh. Like spinach. I mean, I like spinach, don't get me wrong. I don't want no spinach salad. Alrighty, let's clean our lettuce. Now, I will say this. I'm not saying I use the tap water. I use the tap water to cook with for sure, but I've been here for 2.5 years. But when you first get here, you kind of want to ease your way in. You don't want to drink the tap water here at all. Even the locals don't drink tap water. But you do want to make sure you get as much of the water off the lettuce as possible. As much as possible. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put not much. I'm not gonna put any more of the kinders on it. I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the Knorrs. But the salt was perfect. Can you guys see what's in? See it? Hold on, I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see it. Cause it looks so beautiful. Oh, that was so beautiful. Okay. Okay. I made eggs already. This is my salad bowl. I love putting my salad in there and mixing it up like a Kardashian. They was onto something. They was mixing them salads and I was like, y'all onto something. Got that in here. I'm gonna make just a little more dressing, but I'm also going to cut just a few slivers of red onion because the salad needs red onions. See, I just didn't feel like enough. Let me just. This was cabbage, half head of cabbage from last week. So I will cook it, not last week, 2 days ago. I'll cook the rest of it probably tomorrow. But I knew if I cooked the whole thing, I would have let it go to waste. And I did not want it to go to waste. This salad is gonna have 4 eggs. I already shelled them and everything. So I got 4 eggs. I got 4 left. Fun fact, if you don't know, the eggs here in Mexico are not refrigerated. They do not have to be refrigerated. My habit puts it in the refrigerator, but they don't have to be in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put some pecans in there too. Pickles. And I would put jalapenos in there if I had some, but I don't. Okay. Oh, I did have the pickles. I know I did. Picadillas. Ceballo, picadillas, ceballo, sí. Ceballo, picadillas, and I think pienso that nuts. Oh, I remember. Nueces. Nueces de pecan. Pecans, something like that. That's nuts. Nueces. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm not saying it right, you can tell me lovingly. Don't be mean. Aprendiendo mi español. I did good at the store today too. You know what's so funny, you guys? When you're out here and you're really trying to speak Spanish and you're like you're giving your best Spanglish. You hear me? You're giving your best. And then all of a sudden, the person says, I can speak English. Well, why did you let me struggle? I was struggling and you knew I was struggling. You just wanted to laugh at me. Never. They're not like that. Okay, we got our onions, pecans, pickles, huevos, eggs, and I'm gonna dust this lettuce just a little more. I don't like putting the lettuce on a paper towel here because they are a different material than they are in the States. And the paper towels like damn near disintegrate as soon as any water touches it. And I understand why it probably does. For degrade being like easier dissolving, like if it gets in anything, if it gets in the water or something, that motherfucker's gonna dissolve in an instant. That was too much lettuce. Wait a minute. That was too much. Ain't no way. Too much lechuga. Okay. So just half the lettuce. The other half will be for tomorrow. You know you look good and smell good. Ooh, gas stoves. Electric stoves ain't got nothing on gas stoves. These mugs get hot as hell. Okay. Just a few more minutes because I am one of those people that likes their meat cooked all the way. Extra well meat, please. I thought I was gonna eat some rice, but no, I want this salad. Can you put rice on a salad? I don't know. I mean, I guess if you was eating a taco or something, you'd have the lettuce and everything with some rice. If you put rice on your taco. Milk. The milk is also shelf stable here in Mexico. After you open it though, you should put it in the refrigerator, but it doesn't come in the refrigerator when you buy it. Homemade ranch dressing. Because the stuff in the stores is not acceptable. In any store. Gross. Put a little pickle juice in it. The picadilla juego. Juego. I know I'm not saying it right, but I can spell it. And I'm gonna mix it before, oh wait a minute. Gonna have to put a little onion powder in this mug. Definitely gonna have to put some more, all right, you frying like I was talking about? Yeah, give me a little, just a little char. Don't burn, just give me a little brown. Okay, but I know you're ready, so I'm gonna turn you off. Does anybody talk to their food? It's okay to talk to your food. I'm sure I'm gonna have to put a little, that looks kind of good, but I'm gonna put a little, just a little mayo in there to thicken it up just a little bit, not a lot though. And now you have homemade ranch. When I was staying in Europe, I could not find ranch to save my life. And just to realize, like, the United States, we just have a love story. We have a love story with ranch that other countries don't necessarily have. And all right, we're almost done. We've got to cut some cilantro. So I bought some fresh cilantro this morning from the market. I'm going to turn on the air. Down. There's no need to worry. Okay. It was getting warm. Anytime this stove comes on, it's gonna get hot. Fresh picked cilantro. Probably picked it yesterday. Don't nobody laugh at me. I am not the person that eats all the, I eat a few of the sticks. I just don't, I want more leaf than stick. And that's my business. That's what Tabitha say. It's my business. I wish, and maybe I will learn how to do that, how to calculate the protein in this salad. But I told you I had 4 eggs, 3 or 4 eggs, I don't remember. So I have 3 or 4 eggs in the salad, plus I'm gonna put like a half a cup or more of this fine ground beef. And I want to tell you guys, if you're a person that doesn't eat red meat, if you ever visit Mexico, you should try the red meat here. It is not. It ain't the same meat. It ain't the same. Okay, that's enough. My mama would be like, there's still some more right there. No, mama. No more than I'm gonna eat. I'm good. I got what I wanted off. My mom's a country woman. She don't let nothing go to waste. Okay, but before I pick back up, I'm going to wash my dishes. Last night there was a big old storm, so some things did not get fully. But we're in a hurricane season and rainy season, so I'm learning now, which I did not know. I was here last year during a hurricane, y'all, and it scared me so bad because I didn't know that I was in a hurricane until the next morning. And to know that I literally was in danger. I was asleep in front of a window. I heard the window say, "Ooh," you know, like a howling wind. I just thought to myself, damn, that's a lot of wind. Rolled over and went back to sleep. Not this year. This year, get my tail away from the windows. I make sure I have my candles because the electricity will go off. And just hope it don't stay off long because you got food in the refrigerator, and the food here does not last forever like the food in the States does. It doesn't have all that stuff sprayed on it. It gives it shelf life. So sometimes if the food gets a certain temperature, if the electricity's been off long enough, I just will throw things away and start over. Cause I ain't taking no chance. see, one person is here, so it's not a lot. It's just me. Oh, it's never a lot to do as far as cleaning up, because I clean as I go. This makes me so happy. I'm definitely the dodo that gets happy when stuff is clean. But what do we do when the seasons where things aren't the cleanest? That's when I'm paying attention, like, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Ma'am? Are you tired? You don't usually let it stay like this. Cilantro smells so freaking good. Oh, God, it smells so good. You smell so good. Oh, I'm gonna put this lettuce. Listen, we're almost done. Put this lettuce in a bolsa. Lechuga en la bolsa. La bolsa. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys this story too, because I'm about to be done, put everything together. But when I think in the 10th grade, we had to pick a foreign language. We had the choice between Latin. I mean, Latin's helpful, but I wasn't about to study Latin. French and Spanish. Obviously, Spanish was my choice. And I don't remember the name of the teacher I had the first year. The last 2 years I had Senora Parno. But that first year, I can't remember her name. I wish I could have remembered her name. But I remember that we were asking her questions, like at the first part of school or whatever, trying to get to know her. And we asked her, how did she learn Spanish? And she says that she came to Mexico. She moved to Mexico. She didn't know any of the language. But she moved to Mexico and immersed herself in the culture and made herself learn how to speak the language. And I remember that so vividly. I think that was one of those core memories that I kept inside of me and said, I'm gonna do that too. And boop, here I am. Boop, boop. Here I am. Not gonna cheat with the cilantro. I believe in kitchen scissors. These scissors don't go on hair, they don't go on paper, they go on food. That's all that they do. They stay in the kitchen. You don't trim your plants with these motherfuckers. Food. The only plant it can do is if the plant is about to be consumed. Food. I love kitchen shears though. Kitchen shears are wonderful. I am gonna pack this cilantro with a paper towel. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. That paper, you gotta do it fast because that paper towel starts to disintegrate. Okay. Oh, you smell so good, cilantro. You smell so good. You smell like you're supposed to smell. Fun fact, if you go to a restaurant and you can't smell the robustness of the cilantro, it's not fresh. They cut it yesterday. Yep. Fresh cilantro is all right, we're gonna just pat it ever so patly. Okay. Yeah, baby, that motherfucker started to incinerate. Oh, sheesh. Quick. Don't take my cilantro with you. I lost a few pieces, but you know, in battle, we lose a few things. All right, we're gonna take our vitamins, which I should have taken at the top of the video, but at least I remember it now. And what drink of choice? We're gonna do some more electrolytes. Today is Friday. But when I go finish the rest of these electrolytes, it'll be for tomorrow's run. For my meal, we are going to do this nice pineapple beverage, and let's put a little cilantro in the salada. You look so good already. Okay. I told you I was gonna do this, right? I don't know. I'm so excited. Homemade ranch. Taste. Trying to see if I need to put any more seasoning. But I don't think I do. So excited. All right. My carne. I'm gonna let some of that steam come out just a little bit. Let me sweep real quick. Put a little more mess. Just a little. And sweet. As you see, I'm not opening up the bag right now, so I don't want to touch it. Sorry. You can sit there. I'll be back.